'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me.
First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, chosen ones, I do want to give you a brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you won't get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, as you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Now, before we get started, as always, chosen ones, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you because I don't always get to pause in the middle of my message to relay or say those things to you. I will say this, chosen ones. If you do have to pop in and out of the message, it's okay. I definitely will post this on YouTube as well. Also, for those of you who are interested in a coaching session with me, so that's a phone conversation, I do have that available for you. Again, it's a one-on-one session with you. We'll talk about your past, your present, and your future too. Now, chosen ones, I do encourage you to book your readings and your coaching sessions. I will have certain mentorships available for you as well, but I would recommend as far as you booking them, because it is going to be a limited amount of coaching sessions and readings that I will be doing. All right, I told you we are going to be taking changes are going to be made. All right, so certain things are divinely aligning at this time where it will require certain changes. Okay, so I will say I do recommend for you to book that. The links in my bio. Also, thank you so much for Greensboro, Concord, Marietta. I appreciate for all of you who have purchased your tickets. Thank you so much. But also thank you for those who have purchased your tickets for the Dallas, Texas show as well. So I will say, chosen ones, there's only a limited amount of Dallas, Texas tickets that are available to you. Again, I would recommend purchasing them as soon as possible, only because I will not be doing a lot of shows this year, okay? So I will have certain appearances and certain events, but it's going to be limited. So I definitely would recommend for you to come out so we can see each other, enjoy each other, right? So let's talk, chosen ones. The message for today: you are getting called to have a conversation with your inner child. And the conversation that you're going to have, it may cause certain emotional roller coasters. It may cause certain tears to appear. It may cause certain triggers from certain things that you've been through, but you have to clear those things in order for you to be clear, right? And I say this, chosen ones, because there's some of you, and we're going to go in every aspect, all right? Now, when I say this, one moment, babies, okay? Because we just want to make sure we keeping the energy clear, so no negativity, okay? One moment. All right, so I will say this, all right, pertaining to you, you are getting called, chosen ones, to have a conversation with you. This is a conversation that, again, it may make you uncomfortable. Now, it stems from various topics, so I will say stay around because, again, you may receive a confirmation for yourself. The first is this. There's some of you chosen ones, when it comes to pertaining to your love life, you may have ran into certain frogs, certain false starts, certain individuals that may have even chose people over you. So you may have encountered heartbreak after heartbreak again, right? So now you're having a conversation with your inner child because there's a conversation that needs to be had. And I say this, chosen ones, because this stems from certain things that you've been through before too. This is why it's a trigger to you. you. So when there's certain people, chosen ones, you wonder why you chased the ones who didn't want you. You wonder why you tried to plead with this person to select you. You wonder why you try to do everything that you can to be what you can for that person, but they still may select other less desires or whatever the case may be over you, right? Now, I say, chosen ones, there's some of you that will start to question you, or initially you questioned you. It may have depressed you. I've been there, right? Where you're sad because you really love that person. You want to show them that you're there for that person, but they may not see nor receive it, right? Now, I say there's various reasons, but the first being this: that cycle is connected to you as well as connected to them, right? So some of you attract people that are similar to certain people who cause triggers to you. So this is you attracting partners who had similarities to your parents, right? And I'll give you an example. My father was somebody who, how they say pops was a rolling stone. This was somebody who his lust allowed him to make not the best decisions. This is somebody who, although he was a good father when he was around us, he also, our time with us was limited. You understand? So although, again, my father, I love my father, of course, but at the end of the day, he was not always there physically for us because his decisions allowed him to have two lives where he had to live in between them, right? So he's chasing this person. He's entertaining my mother. He's entertaining this. So he had multiple things going on at one time, right? So it took from his connection with his kids. Now, I say this because, chosen ones, I attracted as far as I tend as far as pastime used to attract individuals that were similar to that too. They had a cycle where they had lustful energies to them. They entertained multiple people. They may not have always had time for the things that they should have. They may have put their own selfish insecurities, their ego, their lust, their addictions, whatever the case may be. They may have put it over the people that was actually there for them, right? Now, with me saying this could have been some of you. And I say this because there's some of you chosen ones who have parents, right, who may not have been there for you. So you had a mother or a father that you had to do the most for them to even show recognition or attention to you. No matter what good qualities that you had or what you did for them, it never was enough. You may have felt like, again, you had to walk on eggshells. You always had to do certain stuff. And they still may not have showed appreciation to you, recognition towards you, looked over you, or may not have been there for you, right? But you held out hope for them. So I say that this is a reflection of certain relationships that you attract, because sometimes you attract people that are facing the same cycles that your parents were experiencing. So God's given them an opportunity where you're breaking cycles on your behalf and they are supposed to break cycles on their behalf so you two could balance out. But again, sometimes people don't always step up to their position, so therefore they may have let you down. Now, I say this, chosen ones, because you're going to have an honest conversation with your inner child. So there's some of you that when you were younger, you could have had certain events. Your parent or your people didn't show up to support it. Nobody was there for you, right? You may have held on to hope. So this could have been your mother or your father. They either were obligated with work, was only focused about their finances, was chasing certain addictions, other things had their attention, whatever the case may be, but they may not have showed up for you. So every time you had a celebration, whether or not this was a sports event, whether or not this was an honoring event where you were getting rewards, whether or not this was a concert that you were in, so on and so forth, for something pertaining to sports, they didn't show up to you or for you, but you held out hope for that individual. So every game you looked into the stands and they weren't there, and you'd be disappointed again. Every time that you aligned with them, they'd give you false promises, or they'll tell you what they're that they had good intentions, but then again, when it came time for them to play that position, they let you down again. And guess what, chosen ones? Now you're in certain partnerships, or you were in certain connections where you sat there and was holding on to hope that they would get it together, that this person would find your value, that they'll stop doing certain foul things towards you, that they'll step up and play the family role if that's what you wanted, or they stepped up and show love to you and reciprocated the energy that you were giving them. There's some of you that was holding up to hope, right? To the point where every time you gave them an opportunity and they let you down again. So you gave them an opportunity to present themselves. You showed them the same love. You were excited to see them. You believed in them because you knew that they had certain abilities, but these people may not have stepped up and played a position for you. So right now, chosen ones, you're going to have a conversation with your inner child. Think about how you would tell a child or how you would need to softly communicate that person, the truths to them, right? So there's some of you that that's going to have to be truthful to yourself, that it's not about you. It's unfortunate that that person will not show up for you. It's unfortunate that you fought so hard for them and they still put you down. Whether or not this is romantically, family, friends, a job position, whatever the case may be, the energy that you're around. It's unfortunate that they didn't see your value, that you begged them, that you did everything that you can to let them know that they're true. You understand, try to boost them up and thinking that they'll be able to eventually that position for you. So there's some of you that you're going to have that conversation with your inner child about how this person is letting you down. How, yes, you're sad because they're not showing up like they promised. Yes, you're mad because you believed in them and they let you down again. It's okay to be real with your feelings. So there's going to be a point in time, chosen ones, where you're going to have that conversation with yourself. You're really going to have to talk to you. You're really going to have to be real with you and let you know that it doesn't have nothing to do with you. That although these people didn't show up, there's other people in the stands right now that's cheering for you. Although this person did not select you, there's other people that's dreaming or praying to get an opportunity that you finally take your attention off them and put it on the right one. You understand me? So there's some people that you're waiting for to show up, and it's a chance that they may not. It's a chance that at the last opportunity, they actually may change their mind and do the right thing and come in. But there's still that probability based upon their past decisions that they may not come in, chosen ones. And if they don't, what are you going to do? Are you going to stop performing? This will be like, again, think of your inner child. Are you going to decide that you're not going to go to the concert that you've been practicing for, that you got that as far as that position for? Are you not going to show up to that position because that person didn't show up for you? Or are you going to show up for you and see that there's other individuals in the stands right now that are cheering and encouraging you? Are you going to focus in about that person not being there? Or again, this person's child. So somebody's son, you know how they say, well, you're going to be in love with somebody's son, right? Because you're somebody's son or you're somebody's daughter, right? You're grown. So somebody's son may make you cry, while the other person is asking you what's wrong. Somebody else's son is willing to ask you what's wrong. There's this person right now that you're upset for, you're stressing about, you sick. You understand me? You got to think this, chosen ones. You got to show up for yourself. So although it's going to be hard to move on from that person, you have to know that there's other people that are waiting for you. There's other people that are looking up to you. There's other people that believe in you. So don't allow this person to make you feel less about your value. Yes, you were sincere. Yes, you were loving to them. Yes, you really care. But you have to care for you. If they choose not to choose you, are you choosing you? Or are you going to choose after this individual who chose not to choose you? You have to make your mind up. This is like as far as a job position. You keep working so hard, and they keep looking over you for other people to get the promotion. Are you going to continue to be unvalued? Are you going to continue to make yourself sick, make yourself stressed, break you down? Because guess what? If something happened to you, they're still going to go about their lives living and doing them. You understand me? So chosen ones, unfortunately, it's a tough reality, but you're going to have that conversation with your inner child. You're going to have to show up for yourself. You're going to have to still enjoy yourself and look out into the crowd and see there's other people that are cheering for you. There's other people that care for you. Although you're upset that that person's not present, it's okay because other people will. You understand? So with this being said, chosen ones, it's time to get up out of your depression. You're going to feel it right now. I understand you're going to feel a fluctuation of feelings. You're going to be sad. You're going to be mad. You're going to lose your appetite. Your ass is going to feel sick. You're going to feel drained. You're going to want to just sleep. You're going to sit there and pray for God to release certain feelings from you. I understand that, but it's going to happen. It's happening. You understand me? So you're going to have to, at this point in time, God's going to will bring certain distractions in your life. So this is you upset, you mad, or you upset that this person didn't show up, but you got everybody else that did. Celebrate with the people who are showing up for you. Select the people that are choosing you. If there's somebody who can't choose again between you and the other individual, then they already chose. You understand? But you are not to devalue yourself. You are to remember who you are, chosen ones. Okay? So again, be real with yourself, but talk to yourself soft. Allow yourself to feel. It's okay to cry right now. You ain't got to be hard body all the time. You understand? This is that season where you're going to be feeling certain stuff. That's you. Don't sit there and try to put up a certain guard. No. But allow yourself to feel it, process it, but allow it to go. You're going to have to do out of sight, out of mind. Again, God's about to be distracting you. So although you may not be over that person, God's going to bring people to get you over that what you're going through, okay? This is friends. This is romantic. So a lot of you start accepting certain offers. I can speak on behalf of myself, chosen ones. I'm at this point in time where I'm like, it's time for me to start dating. I'm starting to be open. I'm starting to accept invitations. So why wait? You understand? And some of you, this could have been you waiting for somebody in the past to get it together. Why wait for somebody who it's a possibility that they'll never show up for you? If they wanted to, they'll be there with you. You understand me? So if they are stalling, knowing how much that causes anxiety for you, if they're out there doing them, knowing that what they do towards you may destroy you, if they see that it's having a physical impact on you, a mental, a spiritual, or energetic, and they still extend themselves to those people who are energetically breaking them down, which breaks you down as well, because you're trying to shield them from something that they're willing to go to themselves. So there's some of you chosen ones, you've been feeling sick, you've been broke down because the people that you've been connected to have been extending themselves to certain dark ass individuals that are doing spiritual attacks on them to keep them in certain situations. They're not seeing it because they're under illusions. So therefore you shielding them to something that they keep volunteering. It's not going to work on behalf of you. So remove yourself. Allow them to get what they want. Allow them to have what they want. Just let them do them and you go about your business. And I'm telling you right now, God's aligning certain things in your life. So you got love coming in. I'm talking about the love that's going to compliment you. You don't got to question it. I'm talking about somebody who's going to choose you, even when other individuals are trying to choose them. They're not going to wait till everybody walks away and then they're going to then select you. Absolutely not. You're not the last option. You're going to get somebody who's going to enjoy your life with you. They're going to know your value when you walk in a room. They're going to know that you're somebody that they can build with. They see the great qualities in you and they know that if they do what they do, can impact you too. See, chosen ones. It's not love. I seen this comment or this post the other day. Now, I may not say exactly how it said, right? But it said something similar to, it's lust, not love, unless sacrifice comes with it, right? So there's some people that'll tell you that they love you until they blue in the face, until it comes for them to change their ways. Walk away from other desires, other lusts, other things that's trying to deter them. Them having to take a sacrifice. It could be them leaving a certain job in order for them to get into the position that they're supposed to be in with you. This could be them leaving or certain options or other people in order to offer a commitment to you. Love is just lust unless it's a sacrifice that comes with it. You understand? So that's you, even you sacrificing as far as your fears. You letting your fears go and giving this an option or as far as an opportunity. You letting your fears go and taking that chance to move. You sitting there letting your fears go and allowing yourself to be vulnerable and show you and speak your truth. You understand me? So chosen ones. I'm telling you right now, this is a season to focus on yourself. Have a real conversation with your inner child. You were here first. Talk to your inner child, because you understand, you sometimes talk to yourself crazy. Sometimes you don't even allow yourself to express you. Talk to your inner child. Allow yourself to have that conversation. Speak your truths. Other people may not want to be hearing it, but it is what it is. You have to speak it to release it so that you can go on and live, because if not, it's going to destroy you. You're going to break yourself down. You're going to be questioning. So right now you could be wondering what your next choice that you should be choosing or what you should do. Should you wait or should you go? Choose you, chosen ones. You go at your pace. Again, if somebody wants to be there, they would have been there, or they're going to be there. But if somebody else selects to choose to, why? Okay, let's think about this. The same way that you're trying to love that person who refuses to love you, there's somebody then who's trying to love on you, but you're refusing to let that person love on you, so the cycle continues. So unless that person that you're waiting for gets it together and plays that position and heals this cycle and y'all come together, then no, you allow somebody else to, because you don't want to keep that karmic cycle going within you. Again, some of you have people where you're supposed to be together, but you guys keep going through the same cycle because this person had a person when you were single, then this person, then you had a person with this, and they were supposed to let go these temptations and take that risk to be in a relationship with you, but they were scared, so they did this and you drug this and that, and whatever the case may be. You understand? But just know the cycle is discontinued. If you got to remove yourself out of the cycle, it's going to hurt you. It's going to make you sick, but God is sending certain distractions in. So right now, don't focus on, what they doing with that person, what they do, or what they did to you, what they chose to, what your mother did, what your people said, what they intended to do. No, you focus on protecting you. You focus on people who's cheering for you. You focus on people who's extending genuine love towards you. You sit there and do what you can to boost you up. You understand me, chosen one? So love on yourself. This the time for you to be seen, align with like minds. Okay, so chosen ones, again, I can speak on behalf of myself. That's just the season where it's time to allow somebody in. It's time to date, chosen ones. It's time for somebody to court you. So now, whereas you was begging to go with this person or them to do that, now people are about to be asking you on dates. Now people are about to be buying you gifts. Now this person is going to plan a whole Valentine's for you, and you may not have ever even been with them. So now, chosen ones, it's the time to accept certain invitations. Also, there's some of you that you could be traveling, and initially you thought that this person was going to go with you, and they chose not to, and now God's going to have somebody else there when you get there that's going to align with you. So they're going to miss out on their opportunities. Sometimes if you drag your feet, how they say you drag your feet, you lose your seat. So that's what's happening. So go where you're embraced, go where you're loved, be excited. So many positive things are aligning for you. I'm so excited because a lot of you are about to be getting married. So a lot of you, there's certain people that's about to lose their spot because somebody's about to step in and come, how they say, coming in hot. They about to come in and know what they want. They're not going to take no risk of somebody else getting that position because they know what comes with it. So the fact that you've been off the dating scene, chosen ones, because a lot of you, when you come to me, there's certain energy where because you've been celibate, you've been off the scene. This is what allowed the past person or people who've been dragging their feet to get comfortable because they feel like they're going to always have time to catch up to you because, they ain't doing nothing. They in the house. They ain't doing this. Nope. Now God's about to have y'all pop out. So if you ain't physically popping out, guess what? People popping in your inbox. Now you getting invitations. Now you out here stop messaging that person and getting your messages left on red. Now you messaging this person and now your ass ain't even reaching out to them. Now all of a sudden, chosen ones, you stop worrying about what they doing out of town. Now you in your town doing you. And you could be doing you with somebody else. Now it's you worry about your household. Don't worry about who they in the house with. Now you get to worry about who you going to invite over. Who you about to go out on certain dates with. This is your season, chosen ones. Okay, so no more putting your life on hold. This is for you. You understand me? This is for you to divinely, and excuse me, look, my eyes might have looked like they was clapping because I was trying to read the comments a little bit. Love you too, baby. So I will say this. As far as you, it's the time to go out. Accept certain invitations. Now, of course, you ain't gotta, you know who to accept it from, and just because you accept it don't mean you gotta go with them. But this is a season where you go where you're celebrated. This is a time where you allow yourself to be seen. Allow somebody to love on you. Allow somebody to be what you've been to other people. Now you get to receive it. So some of y'all been complaining that nobody treats you the right way or nobody does this. Well, now somebody's about to do it. Are you going to accept it? Oh, are you going to say no, thinking that this? No. If there's no commitment, if there's no ring on your finger or you're not in that direction, it ain't no, we'll see where it goes. Nah, baby. So if there's somebody who's showing that they not committed to you or they nervous or they not willing to take that risk with you, okay, it's cool. You got marriage coming. So whoever doesn't step up, somebody else about to step in. So y'all got marriages coming. Some of y'all be mindful at this time of who you may have relations with, because this is a fertile time for you. So this could be you crying and begging this person to have a family with them, or wanting to be a family with them, and now you're about to have a family with somebody else. So chosen ones, this is the time. Focus on you. You could be upset again. Nope, now they doing them, you about to do you. That's the season. So you could have sat it out for a long time. Now that's your season. You about to have fun. Now people gonna feel a certain type of way. It is what it is. Embrace yourself, okay? Because again, I want you to realize, chosen ones, that right now, everybody who started the same journey at the same time, y'all are going through similar things at the same time too. Because think about, if you start this class at the same time, when this exam gets presented to you, it's going to get presented to the people in the class as well, right? So just know you're not the only one that's going through what you're going through, but just know God got something slick for you. You about to have that family regardless. You about to have that partner dynamic where equal give and take. Your finances is about to step up. You understand? Because some of you chosen ones, you had lessons to learn, and we'll talk about that. I'll probably do a YouTube after this, just to discuss certain other messages. Okay, so I love you so much. Continue to be great. Speak to your inner child, but go have fun. Fix your face. Love on you, but love on the people who showing up for you, chosen ones. Your children, your family, your friends, genuine ones, people that you may not know, that stranger that may have complimented you or said nice things. Be open, all right? But again, thank you so much. I will say the links in my bio. A few more Dallas, Texas tickets available, but also, chosen ones, book your coaching session at this time, because they're not always going to be available, all right? And that's coming soon, okay? I love you so much. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me, okay? Be great.